So my name is Rishanda Ogwell, and I started this business, oh my gosh, it felt like so long ago.
The business Rishanda is talking about is Kandi Goods, a full women's cooperative empowering and aiding women all across the globe by importing and selling their products.
All of our handbags, bags, baskets, jewelry, accessories are all handmade by the women abroad. And so what we do is we purchase everything fair trade before it ever even leaves the continent. And then when we sell, proceeds go back 33%. And basically what that does, that goes into a community liaison, which helps pay for medical bills and tuition fees, hygiene products, medicine, food, different resources for the children mainly and the women.
After speaking more specifically about her business, Rishanda went on to speak about the struggles of owning any small business.
So it was kind of like starting from scratch over and over and over again. But not only that, it was also a deficit to a lot of our groups, because if we can't sell, we can't raise money. And then we have also people who are in need that still need needs met. So we had to figure out how we could also shift during COVID, how we could still try to sell, marketing online, social media content, things like that, where we could still get those sales, get that message out there without being right in front of the people.
Yeah. When asked if she feels as though her business is in the same economic state now as before COVID-19, this is how Rishanda responded.
No.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty hard question to answer, too.
Yeah.
It would be difficult to stay in the same state. But what do you feel as though has changed?
Well, I think the majority of that of change has been really the customers, right? The customer base has changed because you have people who still have precautions, right? So they still might not want to come in the booth because they feel, I still want to wear my mask, I still want to social distance, I might be a compromised immunity, so there's still some scarcities there.
Rishanda went on to explain how this precautionary ideology can quickly become detrimental to small businesses. When one does not buy from the small business, they are not necessarily supporting it in the way it needs to be supported, especially in these years after COVID-19.
And that, in a positive light, you have more customers that are like, oh my God, since COVID, I want to support more small businesses. And so that's been a plus. So there's been pros and cons on both sides, but we just kind of take the good with the good and try to make more good out of it.
When asked if there was any less obvious things the public could do to help small businesses, Rishanda responded in this way.
I think with small businesses, I think really showcasing your excitement for the products that you buy with them, right? So if they have a social media page, showcasing how you utilize your product, sharing your excitement with your product on their pages and also with your peers, because then that helps them to be able to market and also spread the word.